Hi, I'm KJH, filmmaker slash artist, and I'm here to tell you this B-Day announcement that I'm about to show. So pretty much at first we're just going to start with the slideshow and intro. So here are the slideshow and here are the intros going on here. So here we are, now we're at the slide, which is right here, so you kind of see what's going on is that I'm turning 28 years old. So this is the image that was taken probably like 2 years ago or something like that, and I decided not to give this image an update or anything else, so I decided to leave it there. Maybe I can just leave it there until next year or something like that. I'll probably give it an image, even though next year I might turn 29 years old, so we might have to continue on. So what's going on is that the new website is now available, so now we have our new website being invented, available now. So once you get so even if you want to get the new website, I'll let you scan through this QR code right here. And you can just scan it on your cell phone, whether you're watching it from your tablet or your laptop or desktop, for all we know, and then you would just get to my website. And once you get to the website, you would probably find the subscribe button, either the pink subscribe button or just some plain old subscribe button in the mobile device. And you would hit the subscribe button for $10 per month, and you can also get access to the full version of the videos, as well as the trailer version of the videos. And you probably find the rest on how to use the website thing. That is. Snow Witch is now available on the new website. Even if you want to look up Snow Witch, it's now available on the new website, and you can just look up the new Snow Witch movie. You can just look up the full version if you hit the subscribe button for $10 per month, and therefore you would watch Snow Witch, which is now available on. And also now available is the kind of Saturday. It's also already now available, which happens to be that long feature experimental film that I just worked on, even though it's now available and it's on the website, the new website, and you can just watch it for $10 per month in order to watch the full version of it, not the trailer version, but the full version if you are a member. But even if you're not a member, you're stuck watching that trailer version. That is. And Thanksgiving Disaster is on the way, so I'm obviously going to be getting back to work on Thanksgiving Disaster, so it might be on the way. Because this is like the last time I give this film an excuse for some reason on. All because the reasons why I give this film so many excuses was because I was way too busy with the website, and two is that I must have been way too busy wasting so much time. Because I really need to get things in the disaster back on track so that I can just work hard on it and pretty much hire the crew people at first, then the cast people, because this is what I studied for my film school back then. And Thanksgiving Disaster probably might be available in the middle of Thanksgiving of this year, hopefully. But even if I haven't got a chance to release Thanksgiving Disaster, then therefore I'm going to have to cancel this film if I give it another excuse. Like this is like the last time I give this film an excuse, because I really hate giving myself an excuse for absolutely no reason whatsoever after all. So other experimental films are being continued. So yeah, there are invented a few experimental films that I'm obviously still working on it, but it's definitely being continued right now. So it's still in the works for some reason on, so I might have to create other experimental films, you know, just to get quick cash or something like that, and then I'll be rich enough to just buy the film, well, buy the cast and crew people who can work on this project, if that's okay. Even if they say that, I calculate it's like $1,000 worth of filming, if you know what I mean. So Heroes of Midday is still under development, okay? So I'm still working on Heroes of Midday because I just got the characters ready. Because I got the storyboards ready and the characters ready. But the only thing I haven't got ready yet is probably the settings ready, which is another thing. So I probably had to work on settings anyhow. So that's going to be continuous anyhow. Once I'm done with settings, I can just work on hiring people for Heroes of Midday, and then we'll get to work on this, and I probably have to release here, which obviously means I probably have to release Heroes of Midday next year, or probably 2 years prior, something like that, because it's going to be a long way to create Heroes of Midday, either way. So before we go, we'll be posted every other Sunday on a different channel that is not this channel. So pretty much K.J.H Art.Studios with the dots on is literally the one thing that shows like the experimental film. So I might have to show you like the performing arts that I've been working on, and I probably not have any ideas for performing arts on Sunday or every other Sunday or something like that. So I probably might have to make sure I don't give myself so many excuses on why I'm not posting performing arts on these days. So that is obviously up to me. All I know is I don't give myself another excuse into why it's not posted like this. And Window Painting will be finished. And so pretty much Window Painting will be finished. So I might have finished Window Painting probably about this month that is. So even though Window Painting has 2 more chapters to go because I created chapter 5, 6, and 7 the last year, and now I'm creating it this month, and it's obviously going to be finished within that month prior. And also I might get back on track with entering into an abandoned area, so I might have to get back with this. And I probably had to release the 2nd episode on February, and then the rest of the episode would probably be released every last day of the month, or last Friday of the month, that is. So I might have to get back with releasing these series every Friday, as long as it's not every other Fridays, but I might release every other Friday because who knows. And I also made an MOS film that is like under production. The only MOS film is likely this narrative experimental horror film that I made, which happens to be what's inside the house, and I probably may not be explaining what that's all about, so it's likely a short MOS film that I made, and it's like literally under production. So yeah, it's obviously in this post-production mode, by the way, because I'm still looking for music to begin with, and I probably had to think about hiring a composer. It might even cost like $50 to hire a composer or something like that. So another thing happening is that days off might happen at least 1 to 4 days, even though I couldn't think a week off, that depends, but then again, I might be able to get a full week off or a full month off. Probably not a month off or year off. Even if you look at my KJH Family Fun, how to get your vacation ready thing, that is. As long as you don't give yourself a year off or anything else, because it might be wasting time and money, but I might have to go to relative's house anyhow, but depending on how long I might be here, but I really want to stay here for like a week or so, or probably 1 to 4 to 5 days, because in reality I just really want to work on my stuff, because I'm probably having a bit of issues hiring people, and also issues pretty much communicating with others usually. So now we're still continuing. So what are we still continuing with? So the KJH show is definitely still continuing. Since we have the website being available right now, I can finally continue on with the KJH show, even though I released 2 of the episodes of last year. One of the episode was called Mom's Miserable Lifestyle, and then there's also Saving Jelly Bean Part 1, which is also released on my new website. And then at the art studio, it might have to be posted like every Saturday or every other Saturday, that depends, because I probably might have to sell it on at the art studios. You might see this video on my website based on what this artwork is. And one more thing to know is that I'm definitely selling these physical artworks, and all you gotta do is to go on my website and click on the shop button and then go to the artwork, and then you'll find the artwork, and you'll also find the videotape as usual. And one more thing to know is that it would also be marked as sold out or out of service or something like that, and it would obviously mean that one of the artwork has been bought. And you can still watch the videos, by the way. So making a movie, well, that probably depends. Pretty much making a movie might even depend whether I'm done with one specific film or one specific series or TV shows or something like that. Well, that pretty much depends, or whether it's an experimental film, I'm not going to making a movie, if that depends. And also we have KJH Family Fun version 2.0. That still continues anyhow because I'm on vacation. And I might make version 2.5 either way, because that depends, or I can just leave version 2.0 be continuous. And how to use the website, yeah, it might be continuous, but it will focus on the new website, on how to use the new website. And etc. I don't know what else is continuous, but I'm still thinking about what else could be continuous as usual. But I'm just gonna let KJH be doing about continuing the other series that I'm creating. In conclusion, well, might as well get back with the video that I'm about to announce with. Well, thanks for watching and rendering my slideshow. So pretty much right now I'm just going to explain that before I even end the videotape, I might have to explain that there is a sale on Etsy.com, and I think it will last for like, well, I'm guessing it lasts till next Thursday, which is January the 9th, I might believe, or maybe it was the 8th or something like that. I might have to check that again. So pretty much the sale on Etsy is obviously 50% off, and you can just look up that 50% sales in my description below, and it's just everything is 50% off on Etsy.com. And another thing to note is that I haven't even posted something on KJH, not just yet. So the only thing I ended up taking pictures of is the Christmas present that I got so late, which includes the boots I pretty much invented have, and that my grandma mailed for me for Christmas. And I also invented got like other things for Christmas, which includes a sweater, a new video game, and what else did I get? I can't recall. Maybe I can just like let you look up the images on for Christmas though. So another thing to note is that I know that YouTube is kind of having a bit of issues with changing the rules because even though they're trying to make some kind of media platform for kids, even though they could have paused instead of a rating platform and age rating platforms like I did for my website, that is. So pretty much you have to understand one thing only is that YouTube is not always a daycare center for a bunch of old kids. It's not also, and we are obviously not the babysitters around here because we obviously can't babysit here, so I still haven't even got a chance to create a pre-educational content for little kids. Well, kids are obviously in their pre-educational status, that is. And I don't think I'll be able to make any of these pre-educational content on YouTube unless I raise a rather give birth to a kid or something like that. But you probably know how these steps are going, for all I notice. And I might have to create like a pre-educational content maybe in the future or something like that. I guess that's the only thing I can think about. So I might have to end this video tape right now. So you can just look on my new website. And you can also check out my other two channels, and you can subscribe to this channel if you want to. You can just give this video tape a like if you like this video tape. And I might have to say thanks for watching this. So make sure you give this video a like. Make sure to subscribe to this channel, including the other two channels. And also, you can subscribe to my website for $10 per month, but you have to be like 18 years old to just pay for the subscription. And you can just watch it with the video with your family as usual, but not just let your kid watch it alone, if you know what I mean. And I might not say thanks for watching, and make sure you give the artist filmmaker a high five. So thanks for watching.